Hey YouTube, today I'm going to be doing a comparison on Need for Speed Shift and Gran Turismo 5 because I'm bored and I feel like it. First, I think we should cover, we're going to cover presentation. Now with Gran Turismo, it's a very posh sort of, people with cigars, that sort of stuff, very posh pipes, that sort of thing, very grown up. Presented, it's a lot of detail in background, sort of thing. A lot of detail in background to show off, rather than just the cars, everything else around, which is, that's perfectly fine. With Shift, it's more of a cars, menu, a little bit of show off with those girls that hold those banner things when the race is about to start, and that's about it. Which, I guess, if you like the sort of flashy, sort of, yes, this is a very posh game for people who are pro racers, people who respect the nature, then Gran Turismo's your way to go. If you just want a game that literally shouts out, "Drive now!" go ahead. I mean, Shift is the way to go if you just want that. I must admit, the presentation is towards two very different audiences. The presentation for Gran Turismo is more or less for older people, and Shift is more younger, or older that act younger, or just the weird. If there was ever such a thing. That's kind of what the presentation is. I mean, Gran Turismo, it's very bright, colourful. With Shift, it's more dark and reminds you of Prototype. Well, that did it for me anyway. So that's the presentation basically. Next we go on to graphics. I'll tell you straight now, Shift wins this. Trust me. For just the cars, the track, and a little bit of scenery on the sides, Shift does it all. And well. Really well. Definitely brilliant graphics. Gran Turismo on the other hand was a bit of a disappointment. I didn't expect better. But I must admit, where it fails with the car and the tracks, it does a lot better with scenery. I mean, the scenery, like, even in between the screens, the towns and the cities and stuff, very well done. I must admit that the graphics are very well done for that. So they sacrifice graphics for the cars and traffic, for more scenery to make it feel more realistic, like an open world game, like you really are a race driver going around all these places. And Shift is kind of just like gives you the hardcore graphics, makes you think, yes, this is looking absolutely real. But the only thing you're really going to see is the track and the car, and that's about it, and a few trees. Okay then, that about sums that up. So I mean, the tire effect, the smoke for the tires when the cars slide, Shift even does that better. I mean, they look very similar in both games, but Shift, it just looks better in Shift. I guess they must have done something better to make it more realistic and stuff, especially when the smoke actually comes off the wheels. That's a very good effect. Gran Turismo doesn't do that well. I guess you're not really supposed to drift, despite the fact there's drift events. Never tried one, never will. I've heard that crap anyway. So that's graphics. Now on to sound / music. They both fail at this point. I mean, Gran Turismo, well, just have a listen. It's kind of what if you like that sort of stuff, that sort of classical, relaxing, in a bubble bath full of 1,000 soaps, then go ahead. Shift, how do I put this? Oh yeah, listen to this. Yeah, and that menu ambience doesn't change. And yeah, in the entire song list, in the entire playlist, with Gran Turismo, it's more upbeat songs, mostly classical. That's what I've always been hearing when I'm playing that game. But then, actually, I don't want both fail. I'm going to get to that in a minute. But with Shift, there's probably 2 songs in that's actually good at listening to. 3, but it's kind of weird. But you're going to mute them soon because they get fucking annoying and, well, yeah. With Gran Turismo, on the other hand, you can actually put your own music on it, which is a big win. I mean, you can really put your own music on it, but it will switch itself off randomly. I swear, my menu music has gone from what the fuck did I call it again? Groundbreaker to what is it? Groundbreaker by Fallacy Infusion. Yeah, it went from that to this. Why? I have no idea why it changes sometimes, but most of the time, if I think there's something to do with the play settings or something, but most of the time we'll play all your music, loop it, and you can, yes. So yeah, now on to sound effects, like the menus and stuff are pretty much even, just basic, good sound effects. Gran Turismo's kept its classical high-pitched stuff, and Shift brings you more of a serious tone, like, yes, you're in a serious racer, press buttons wisely. Anyway, yeah, sound effects, more preferably from the cars. My god, seriously, the engines, okay, this is how I'm gonna do it down for you. Don't anybody start ranting about that KKK thing. Listen to these are both fully tuned Corvettes. Both fully tuned. Just going on a straight. I think it's, yeah, just going down on a straight on, what the hell's it called again? Nürburgring. Just have a listen. This is Gran Turismo first. Right. A Corvette really sounds like that. And it's not the race version as well, it's just that stock that's been tuned. Same like in Need for Speed, which is stock, tuned, well, works. And listen to this. yeah, oh my goodness. I don't know quite what they were thinking, but yeah, the engine's not good. I actually had a discussion about this with one of my friends in college, and even he said, yeah, the engine in Gran Turismo are shit. Anybody that thinks they're good, please mate, please, for the love of God, every single car sounds like the RX-8 from Hot Pursuit 2010. Hot Pursuit 2010, you drive the RX-8 at top speed, it sounds like almost every single car in Gran Turismo that has a V8. Yeah, V8. Don't ask me how or why the sound effects like that. Alright, so that's the engines covered. Shift wins that. Oh, death all that. Yeah, Gran Turismo and its tyres. The sound of tyres. Now, with Shift you get a much different sort of sound that you get from almost all other track racers. Rather than sounding like Need for Speed Carbon, that sort of high-pitched squeaking tyre burnout crap, you more just get a deeper tone, like two lions fighting over an arm or something. Yeah, that sort of tone you get. It's very deep and it makes you think, yes, these tyres are actually keeping me on the freaking road. Despite the fact when I hold down the trigger, it spins the wheels like nothing, you know what I'm saying? But in Gran Turismo, yeah, they sound horrid. So high pitch. I mean, it sounds like you're literally doing a street race. But mainly it's a track. So you think maybe these because you got soft and medium hard tires, you end up thinking you're driving hard tires when they're really soft because of how high pitched the squeak is. So yeah, Shift wins there because it makes you think this is an actual racer with the tires and stuff. Because real life tires actually make that noise in racing stuff. I watch it on TV, I know. Alright then, next on to cars. Oh, the slaughter of it all. They both got problems. Gran Turismo. You get a few cars. That's a lie. You get so many cars! God, you're taking your lifetime to collect them all, and whoever has is, I was gonna say he's Japanese, but then I might get trolled for that. Fuck it, he's a Jap. I know he is. Every single car. But the problem with Gran Turismo is that most, or not most, but a lot of those cars are things like Corsas, Fiat Punto, Micra. I'm sorry, but when I'm driving a computer game, I mean playing a computer game,